What's up, YouTube? And I'm here to talk about gaming nowadays. And it really is a mess nowadays. Like, for real. Like, gaming in general is a mess. Developers are money hungry, what I meant to say. And microtransactions are in, like, every game. Like, every game. I miss the old days of the 360, PS3, and the PS2 and all that, where there was no microtransactions, or if there were some, there wasn't a lot. And when you bought the game, you got the whole game. Nowadays, with microtransactions, when you buy a game, it ain't even like the whole game because other like, parts of the game you might not be able to play because of microtransactions. They want you to pay extra to get that part of the game or anything. Back back years ago when I used to have a 360 and I used to play any game on there like Call of Duty and wrestling games and basketball games, what you got on the disc was what you had. And they had like downloadable content, DLC, but that was just extras if you really wanted to, but you didn't really need it. Nowadays, when you buy a game for $60, the same price it was years ago, you buy it for $60 nowadays. It ain't even the full game, or the game is all jacked up, like 2K20 example right there. A lot of these games are not even finished, and when you buy an unfinished game for $60, and then they charge you extra to do things in the game because of the microtransactions and everything, and you can't even like everything's pay to win nowadays. Developers are just money hungry, and I think it should stop. Like for it's ruining gaming for me, and I don't even play games like that no more because of that. Like I still play my fair share because I'm a gamer and that's just what I do, but I stay away from a lot of games that I used to play because of that. And like I still have played 2K games even though they got microtransactions, but that's just because of my love for basketball. But I haven't played 2K20 and I won't play 2K20. Most likely won't play it this year. I might go to 21 next year if it's different, but 2K20's had too many problems. But yeah, and I missed the time where you could just put the disc in the system and the game would load up on the 360, PS3, etc. Back then. It's been a while since I played those systems, but I remember when you put the disc in there, the game would load up. Nowadays, when you put a disc in the system, it's got to download onto the system, and then has to update and do all that extra bull crap, and then it'll load up. So when you buy a new game on the new consoles, I don't know if it's the same for Xbox, but on PS4, bruh, because I got PS4, you put the game in there and you waiting at least like an hour to 2 hours for the whole game to be onto the system or you can play it because it has to load everything on and it takes a little while. And I got Google Fiber internet, but it's still slow because my Google Fiber internet is weird. Like sometimes it wants to run good, then other times it just slow, and it just is irritating. But yeah, it takes a while to load up, and like I miss the days where when you bought the game and you put it in the system would load it up and you'd be playing within 5 minutes. Nowadays you gotta wait an hour to 2 hours, depending on your internet. It might be longer, because I've had a friend. He said it took him 3 days to play the new Gears of War game, because of like it downloading and taking a long time because of his internet. So he had to wait 3 days for it to be fully downloaded for him to play, where it would allow him to play. Because he told me it was stuck on 97 for like 2 days, and then on the third day it actually fully downloaded. And I thought that was funny, but that was sad at the same time because back then you didn't do that. Like if I go on my Xbox 360, because I still got the system, I just don't play it. If I got it right now and then put it in like any basketball game, like I put it in 2K12 because I got that game system. I got that game still. If I put 2K12 in, it would load up super quickly. Like I don't understand why I can't do that now. Like I put in 2K18 on my PS4, and if I delete the data off of there, it would take another 2 hours to load back onto the system and update it. It's same for all my games, and I don't like that. Like I understand if I'm buying a game off the internet, like off the PlayStation Store, that it would load and take a while because you gotta load the whole game on there. But if I buy it by disc, it should just load up instantly like it used to be. But yeah, then were some of my issues with gaming nowadays. I'm out.